there, and welcome back to Weird Soda for Life. This is the beginning of Guest Star July, and we are independent because we do what we want. America! Yeah! Woo! Something like that. Now you may be asking yourself, why are we leaning in so hard into the 4th of July? The first thing is, we are filming on the 4th of July.
Yes, makes sense to me.
The second thing is, when I think of America, I think of caffeine. Caffeine.
I don't. But I'll still drink them.
Don't listen to them. Ignore him. America means caffeine. How are you going to shoot off more fireworks than humanly possible if you are not jazzed up on all the caffeine America can bring you? And to that, I bring you 2 new Monster energy drinks.
Can you really shoot off more fireworks than humanly possible if you're human? I mean, really?
Why do I bring you on here? You're really the first guest star to be guest barred. Anyway, but that's right. Monster has decided for America's 250th anniversary, which is what, the
semi-sesquicentennial.
See, that's just a bunch of made-up letters. Like, that's a triple word score for certain, but I just feel like you made that up.
I did not. That's actually a real word. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's like a semi-sesquicentennial?
Semi-quincentennial.
Semi-quincentennial.
Okay, that's the one.
That's the name of my D&D character.
Okay, sure.
Anyway, but to celebrate America's 250th, like a normal person does.
Hey, I'm celebrating. I'm just not jazzed up on caffeine yet.
Yeah. Anyway, in order to celebrate America's 250th, Monster has released 2 limited edition patriotic energy drinks. One, of course, is in the Ultra line. As you know, that is their powerful zero sugar, like all of their lines. And the other one is in the juice line. So we're actually going to try both of them.
Oh. Okay. I was going to ask which one's the juice line, but I'm sure you'll tell me.
Well, I will show you in a second. You cannot miss it. Those of you who watch the show know exactly what that looks like. But let's talk first about flavors. What I find interesting, and I'll show both cans in a second, is that these soda flavors are striking 2 very markedly different tones. I'm going to start with the blue raspberry first, or as they like to call it, ultra red, white, and blue Razz. But it's like, don't you feel like you need to salute?
Sure. I'm just wondering now what, red raspberries, blue, what does a white raspberry taste like?
The schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
Yeah.
No, if I had to guess, I would think that this is probably more akin to like a bomb pop, right? That's what people keep landing on. I will say, I want to point out some of the design of the can. As you can see, it's very, like, I don't want to say respectful, because that's a weird way to phrase that with a energy drink can. Way to be respectful of America, Monster. But, and I, of course, will read the description on the back, as I always do. But looking at it, you can see up close, you have an eagle, you have the Washington Monument, Abe Lincoln, like, and as you go across too, you can just see symbols of that we think of as America. Like, as I'm trying to tilt to get a little bit of the light for you, because it's kind of sublimated on here, which I think is a nice understated thing. We have a Mount Rushmore, we have Uncle Sam, and we have raising the flag at Iwo Jima, because that's what I want to think about when I'm trying energy drinks.
I'm just wondering how many of those Lincoln might have gone through while he was waiting for news of the Battle of Chancellorsville.
There's one person out there. There's one person out there who got that joke, and unfortunately, he's on the video.
That's not true. There's other people who got it.
Yeah, but they don't watch this.
Well, I don't know. The history buff weird soda fans. There's probably some.
It's one person.
It's not.
It's me, and I don't care.
Okay.
No, but well, I will say historically, as you know, Abe Lincoln suffered from insomnia, so maybe that's the secret exposure all along. But I will read you the back, and I also want to point out before I read it, like, it's very, like, classic looking. It's got the stylistic choice of like the Declaration of Independence. And it says, "We the people" on top. Are you ready?
Sure.
Here at Monster, we honor, respect, and admire our heroes in camo and navy blues, past to present. As a show of appreciation to those who devote their lives to defend this great country, we created a new Ultra in their honor. Made with zero sugar, Ultra Red, White, and Blue Razz is light, refreshing, and super easy drinking. Loaded with our legendary blend to help you stay frosty and get after it. Unleash the Ultra Beast!
Okay. I mean, that was pretty respectful in that last line.
Unleash it. Actually, what killed me is like as a show, this reads actually as I'll snark aside. This reads a whole lot more like a drink that they wanted to release for like Memorial Day.
Yeah, actually, not true. Yes, I agree.
But either whether it's for Memorial Day or for the 4th of July, if I'm a soldier who's fought for my country or a show an appreciation to those who devote their lives, we created a new energy drink.
I had that thought. Yes, and there are many other better ways to show your appreciation.
What the late stage capitalism is this?
So what?
All right, but well, first we've hit our first choose your own adventure. 1, would you just like to try this first, or shall we read about the other drink first before you make a decision?
You usually do it in order, right?
I tend to, yes.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. All right, so we are going to try this now. Per usual, crack that bad boy open. I don't know what color it is, so Bob, graciously, well, Mr. Weird, whatever. You all know who he is, and you ought to because of that terrible union joke. Anyway,
I think they all know. Yes.
But I figured you could see the can, and then we'd pour in here just to see. I'm a little disappointed. So, like looking at it, it's very Fresca-esque. Actually, it looks like Fresca.
Yeah, kind of.
I don't know if I thought it would be blue or not.
My first thought was like white grape juice or something, but yeah, I think Fresca.
Or it looks
probably
like a lemon lime of a sort. But I'm
gonna a little bit like that.
I'm gonna hand that to you. So I'm a little disappointed, especially when you're going red, white, and blue Razz. It would be it looks like the lemon ice color in a bomb pop.
Oh, okay, sure.
But I'm a little disappointed because I thought because it emphasized the blue Razz part that it would be more blue. But that doesn't affect the taste. Let's see what it smells like.
I'm thinking I'm smelling a little lemon.
Yeah, it smells nondescript and somewhat tart, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
All
right. All right, here we go.
Juice is loose. Woohoo! That is tart.
A bit. I don't know. I was thinking that even though I smell the lemon in there, I think I taste more blue raspberry.
Yeah, it's very blue raspberry forward. My worry actually, because I thought they had and I still think they did, that they based it on a bomb pop. My worry for you is that you don't like cherry.
No, I do not.
But there is no cherry in that.
No, I don't taste any cherry. I do. It does taste a bit sugary too. Yeah. I mean, there's sour and sugary together.
That being said, there is no sugar in that.
Really?
Yeah, this is the zero sugar option.
Huh. Well, okay. I'm surprised because yeah.
I think our taste buds do something kind of false when we taste something sweet like that. Because it does taste like artificial sugar to me, but I think the tartness really kind of hides the fact that it's got the zero sugar, like aspartame flavor underneath. And so I think you're not picking up on the aspartame flavor. You're picking up on the tartness. But yeah, it's very blue raspberry forward. Mm-hmm. I like it. I like blue raspberry. It's interesting that they've chosen to do it with this. And so because at this time it is a limited edition, I wonder how long this flavor will last, or if they will re-release it in a year or so underneath a different kind of I was gonna say window dressing, but I don't know that for sure. But so far, good.
A little sweet for my taste. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. I think if people like blue raspberry, like that kind of sour sweet mix, they would probably like it more than I did. So it's really just more a reflection of my personal taste, I think.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we're going to put a pause on this for a second because we're going to try flavor number 2 in a minute, but we got to clear out that glass so that way the flavor is untainted. We'll be back shortly. We have returned, and I'm much more energetic thanks to that patriotic caffeine. Okay, sure. So to answer your question, so you asked, how do I know which one is the one that's based on juice, and how do I know which one is based on zero sugar? Mm-hmm. And as we know on the channel, juice.
I guess the juice in big letters would be a clue. Yes.
Yes. We solved the mystery. All right. The second flavor we are trying today is juice monster strawberry lemonade.
Okay.
So I'm a little intrigued by that. But unlike the kind of respectful take on America that we have here, this one fully leans into its white trash roots. Let's talk about this side of the can. Why do we have sexy Lady Liberty? Why is George Washington so swole? And why is Uncle Sam giving us his all on a beach?
Where's the Washington on there? Oh my god. Lord, Washington's working out there. Okay.
He rode across the Potomac by himself.
I guess he could. He was that jacked.
And then on this side we got America Eagle.
Okay.
But we do have this. I would honestly wear this eagle on a shirt just because I think it's funny. And then we have a monster truck and fireworks because nothing says America.
My God. Yeah, that would seem to be specifically targeting a specific demographic with the monster truck there, but I don't know.
Yeah, lemonade lovers. Right? Anyway.
That does, yeah, it does. Anyway, yes.
Anyway, so, and this is what this description says. 12 score and 10 years ago, our great nation was born. That's 250 for those of you who don't know what a score is. 12 score and 10 years ago, our great nation was born. Now we celebrate with our limited edition Juice Monster Strawberry Lemonade.
Only took them 250 years, but by God, they got there.
I'm proud of them. Great things take time.
Hello, Cora. Cora wants some energy too.
Cora's ready to defend America. It's like an AP Honors U.S. history book packed onto a can. Not a tiny Euro can. An American-sized 16-ounce can.
Where is the history book in all this?
America!
Yeah, where's the actual... Because I know George Washington did not look like that.
You don't know.
I do know, and I do know he definitely not riding a motorcycle.
You don't know.
I do know.
Anyway, bursting with real juice, perfectly tart lemonade, and the sweet taste of strawberries, plus a full load of our energy blend. Happy birthday, America! Unleash the beast!
Well, at least they're unleashing the beast one way. There are many ways to unleash the beast, is what I'm learning here.
I don't like that phrasing. We're going to forget that Bob said that.
I see. Okay.
Anyway, with that, are you ready to drink delicious America juice?
Sure. I don't like the way that's phrased. Okay.
Delicious. All right.
Oh.
Okay, now this is a little bit more of what I expected. This actually does look like a lemonade of sorts, as you can see, and you get a little bit of that strawberry kind of tinge in there. That looks a little bit more like what I expected the drink to look like, and I can smell strawberry in that.
Oh yeah, it smells like strawberry lemonade. Sure.
All right, are we ready?
Yep.
America.
Well, you want me to go first?
Yes, I heard you go, oh.
I liked it. I actually like this one. I like strawberry lemonade anyway, but this, yeah, it's a nice kind of. I mean, you can definitely, yeah, tastes like strawberry lemonade, but still goes down kind of smoothly. Not too sour, not too sweet. Yeah, I like it.
I will say, yeah, the market difference. I will say both these are good. As you all know, I drink Ultra Monster energy drinks in my real life all the time. I don't tend to drink the juice ones because this has 200 calories per 16 ounces. It's just got a lot of sugar in it. Or I guess actually it's got a relative amount of sugar, or it's got amount of sugar relative to a normal like 20-ounce soda. So it's not that bad if you're already doing that sort of thing. But I tend not to. However, this is very good. It does taste like a fizzy lemonade. It's yeah, I like the strawberry in there. I disagree with Bob a little bit. I did find it tart. Tart in a different way than the blue raspberry. The blue raspberry, because of the nature of how it's sweetened, had a little bit of a, I want to call it just an artificial sort of tartness, whereas this feels like I could be drinking this in a glass and actually having lemonade.
Yeah. I mean, I would say yes, it's tart. I was just thinking it wasn't too sour.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's not sour. Yeah, it's definitely not sour. It's tart but not sour.
Yeah.
So I'd say between the two, I think I can guess which one was your favorite. But
yes, I don't think I'm hiding that.
I wish you would. You're hurting its feelings.
See.
But however you choose to celebrate the 4th of July, whether it's mainlining caffeine until you are just as swole as George Washington, or what? No, look at that way.
There are other ways to get muscles like George Washington here.
I've only seen the monster way. Okay. But whether you want to get as swole as George Washington or defend your country by, I don't know, jittering yourself out of it into an office, celebrate the 4th the way you want to, or don't. I mean, I'm not your parent. Any last thoughts from a history buff here?
I'm happy 250th USA. I guess I don't know. That's
well,
yeah.
Okay. Well, until next time, drink weird, and when you think of America, think of Monster energy drinks because we're in late stage capitalism, baby. USA, USA, USA.
America.
See you next time.